Can confirm that an African boy based in London, 18 years old, is facing 20 years in jail. This young man is currently being held in the notorious prison in the desert. The ordeal of this young man started in August. This story is very, very important. If you know anyone that likes to go on holiday abroad, please kindly share this story with them. What happened to this young man? His name is Marcus. Can happen to a lot of people. As we speak right now, Marcus is in jail, is currently being detained, and sadly, this young man may have to end up in jail. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. The Lunch Club is where we bring you the latest update, whether it's to do with legal migration or recapturing the stories of immigrants in the diaspora. This is the place to be. Today, the Lunch Club can confirm that 18 years old Marcus Fukana, who is based in London, is at risk of spending 20 years in jail. Marcus and his family decided to go on holiday somewhere nice. Marcus has worked very, very hard. He's gotten his grade, and his parents wanted to reward him for the hard work and effort that Marcus has put in. The family decided that they were going on holiday, and they decided that the best place for them to go on holiday is Dubai. Sadly, the holiday in Dubai has turned into a nightmare for this family, because as we speak right now, this young boy's future is hanging in the thread. If you know anyone who is planning to go on holiday, it doesn't matter whether it is Dubai or any country, please kindly share this video with them. There are lessons that can be learned from this young boy's ordeal. Marcus and his family arrived in Dubai. They had a great time in Dubai. Marcus was having a blast, enjoying the best time of his life. Report has it that Marcus was planning to have a great time so that he can come back to the UK and pursue other paths. He ran into somebody in Dubai who is from London, and that person happens to be a beautiful young girl. Marcus, mind you, is only 18 years old. And this beautiful girl that Marcus ran into in London, she is only 17 years old. Marcus and the girl, they started talking. One thing led to another, and they decided to exchange mobile number. The girl and Marcus started talking, and in Dubai, they decided to meet up. They met up. One thing led to another. The both of them became intimacy, and they had sex. When Marcus got home, he shared with his family that he has met the love of his life. This is going to be the girl that he might spend the rest of his life with. The young man was excited. His family were looking forward to meeting, hopefully, their future daughter-in-law. Not knowing that the girl, she comes from a family that is very, very strict, very extremely conservative. The girl, whilst the girl and Marcus were chatting, the girl did not tell any of her family members because she knows that her family will not tolerate Marcus. The girl eventually decided that she's not going to tell her family members. This is the story of Marcus, who is now facing 20 years in jail in Dubai. The girls, after the girl and Marcus have had sex, the mom found the girl's phone, and mom realized that she had been speaking to Marcus. The mom immediately alerted the authorities in Dubai. We don't know the race of this girl's mom. We don't know if race may play a factor. We don't know. But what we do know is that the girl's mom immediately informed the authorities in Dubai. And Marcos said he was at home. He heard a loud noise in his house, no loud noise. And as soon as he opened the door, he was told that he is under arrest. Marcos was arrested. As we speak now, he is in Al Bashar police station. He has been held for 3 days, unable to make calls or speak with his parent. He's been detained in Dubai. We do not know if he has been granted access to legal team. We know that in Dubai, sex outside marriage was only legalized recently. We know that, however, it must be between people above the age of 18. Human rights groups are really concerned because Marcos ordeal has been going on now for months. This young boy hasn't had any contact with his family. And sadly, it is love that Marcos thought it was love at first sight. Love has now gotten to a point where it is no more love. It is now a nightmare. Marcos is not saying that the girl's mom, the girl comes from a family where they do not tolerate anything. He thought that meeting a fellow Londonian in the desert, that it will be good. And Marcos' family now, they are now saying that they are calling on the MP for Tottenham, where they live in North London, who happens to be the Foreign Secretary, Right Honorable David Lammy, to step in, because they feel that if he doesn't step in, young man Marcos could be ending up in jail for 20 years. Let me know in the comment section whether you think that what the Dubai police have done is right, or whether you think that this is lessons learned, that Marcos should not be engaging in relationship in Dubai, knowing full well what the laws are. And sadly, the situation with that Marcos now is very, very dicey. Marcos is in a situation where if he is not lucky, he may have to spend 20 years in jail. That is the story that we have for you about young boy Marcos, who is only 20 years of age. Sorry, who is only 18 years of age, who could be staying in jail for 20 years. There are lessons that can be learned from this story. One of the lessons is, before you go on holiday to anywhere, the first thing you must do is for you to acquaint yourself about the culture and knowledge. That is very, very important, because like the old saying goes, when you are in Rome, you act like a Roman. When you are in England, you act like an English person. We were hoping that the authorities in Dubai would allow wisdom to be applied, that this young man doesn't end up spending 20 years behind jail. This is a young man who is just starting out in life. 20 years in jail in Dubai, where he doesn't understand the culture, doesn't understand the language, is death sentence. Let me know in the comment section what your views are. Make sure you share this video with anyone that you know goes on holiday. It doesn't have to be Dubai. There are lessons that can be learned from this video. You can show appreciation to the Launch Club by giving this video a like, so that more people from our community will see it. We are a force for good. As soon as we have any update on Marcos' story, we will let you know. But I want to know what your views are, whether you think Marcos deserves what he gets, or whether you think that, yes, the authority in Dubai, they are acting to make sure that